Here are 9 Catholic saints to pray to for fertility. One of the main goals of most married couples is to build a family. Most women often dream of being pregnant and raising a child. However, some have tried many times to conceive but are still unlucky. If you're having a hard time becoming pregnant, here's a list of Catholic saints to pray for fertility. Ask them to intercede for you. Saint Agnes. Saint Agnes is widely known as the patron saint of young girls. She is usually represented with a lamb, which is a symbol of her virgin innocence. Although she is known as the patron saint of chastity, rape survivors, and the children of Mary, you can also pray to her for fertility. Saint Colette, a French and foundress of the Colettine Poor Clares. Saint Colette is honored as a saint in the Catholic Church. She is known as the patron saint of women trying to conceive, expectant mothers, and sick children because of the numerous miraculous events during her life. Saint Joseph. Because Joseph was a compassionate and caring man, he became the patron saint of the fathers. He followed God's command and helped Mary not to get exposed to shame and cruelty when she was still carrying Jesus in her womb. Saint Catherine of Sweden. If you have fertility problems, then Saint Catherine of Sweden is the perfect saint you need to pray to. She's a patron saint for those who suffer a miscarriage, as well as for protection from miscarriages. You can pray to her for both healings from miscarriage and protection from miscarriage from your current pregnancy. Saint Catherine of Siena. She's a patron saint against fire, illness, as well as miscarriages. So, if you're suffering from miscarriages or in need of protection against miscarriage, Saint Catherine of Siena is another great saint to pray to. Saint Gianna Beretta Molla. She is the patron saint of mothers, physicians, and unborn children. She sacrificed her life to save her unborn child's life. This showed a heroic sacrifice that provided us with a strong example of the values and virtues of Christ and his ultimate sacrifice for us. Saint Gianna Beretta Molla was described as a woman doctor and lover of life. She was the last person to be canonized by the Blessed Saint Paul II. Saint Rita of Cassia. She is a patron saint of impossible cases, marital problems, abuse, and was also considered as a patron saint of infertility. She was a wife and a mother, then later in life became a nun. Saint Anthony of Padua is one of the Catholic Church's most popular saints. He is widely known as the patron saint for lost articles and is famous for his miracles involving lost people, things, and spiritual goods. Since Saint Anthony is also known to be responsive to all people, he is also the patron saint of infertility. Saint Margaret of Antioch. She is also known as Saint Marina. The Great Martyr is a patroness of childbirth. According to some Christians, Margaret had an encounter with Satan, who disguised himself as a dragon and swallowed her whole. But because of the cross that she was carrying, the devil was forced to spit her out unharmed. Hence, her designation as a patron saint of expectant mothers, particularly those who are in difficult labor. If this is your first time of joining us, thank you so much. You're highly welcome. Drum rolls. You're welcome. Please subscribe and share this video with your friends and your families. For my returning subscribers,